Hello and welcome back to Fuck Breakdown and Deconstruction Simulator, Episode 2, Day 2. Last time out we did the tutorial, got used to the tools, know what we're doing. So today we start going solo and building up our company, taking on whatever jobs we want, doing any orders that we choose, trying to do anything that we can. This is our warehouse. We'll have a good look at it now. So here is where we can place items that we pack away, dismantle, and keep for ourselves, and then look to sell. We've got 2 of those. Now, initially, this was only just 3 high. We got a little update in making it 4 high, so we could store more stuff. Actually, or was it down the middle? I think there might have been the job. I think there's one there, one there, one there, one there. Now you can store in the middle. They created more space anyway. I forget how it was. So here we can put our windows. These 2 are our wood beams. Here we store doors. This is for bricks. Boxes of tut that we steal from houses. And this is our wall for walls. Recycling our van. So this is the office. We don't really spend much time here, to be fair. So orders wise, we'll have a look and just see if there's anything that we have. So this is what we've got in stock, and this is what they require. There is a stock status thing here. I've not really found a real need for it because your orders tell you what you need. So they want 8 ceiling lights. We haven't got any of that. Let's just want to see if someone wants a couple of boards because that's all we've really got. No one wants that. So that's fine. We'll find a contract. So we have... I hate my jobs. This job is from the council. Oh, we need a level 2 perma, I think, for that one. So it's comfy combined in 2 days, poor client, $500. Me and my wife and kids are moving to a new home. We're very excited, but our new place still needs some work. We have some budget left over for the purchase, so we decided to use your help, if you agree with the terms, of course. So they would like us. Only got 2 days. That would be a tight push in 2 days, I ain't gonna lie, to demolish the house, because we don't have the finances to rent the wrecking ball. We could, a little less money, we can take this one on. Abandoned shanty. That's a house demolishing a day. That'll be a struggle. Right, we're going to take on the abandoned shanty. We've got 2 days to do it in. It's $200 payment. Retrieve common. So this donates its rarity. So you get common, rare, and premium. White, blue, and yellow. So we've got a rare dresser, a rare display cabinet, a common dresser, common display cabinet, common fridge. Then wants to take down a wall. Bonus, if we can take out, destroy, or we can, these ones are the ones we can have. So just take or destroy the sofa, the TV shelf, and the TV. And then it wants to clean up afterwards as well. So we're going to take this one. Distance-wise, 60 kilometers, so fuel consumption comes into that. So there we have it. Now we want to try and get as much out of this as possible. There wasn't. So this is where I slow down. My memory. Destroy a wall. Not sure if it's a brick wall or a regular wall. That's the trouble. Right. We will take 2 boxes. Because we will try and have everything that they've got. Please and thank you. Now, you didn't used to be able to leave anything in the van either overnight, but I've noticed that you can now. We'll take that just in case we need bricks. So let's go. Abandoned shanty. We have arrived. So this is their van. We'll open that up ready to put their goods in. This is ready for our goods. Let's check out the property. We will turn on our light, which is middle mouse button. And we'll turn on all the property lights. They are always really dark. So, just to check, I want to see what sort of wall we're working with. We can take the door out here as well. So it's just a polystyrene wall, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Nice and easy. Right, so let's get one of our boxes actually and start collecting up. Just stick that down there. There may not be enough stuff in here for two boxes, but I think we can. There's stuff in here. Now this is the display cabinet I think that they want. Again, if we press F1, dresser and display cabinet. So they want this, and they want that dresser over there. Is there anything in the walls? No. Also, sometimes there's things in drawers and on top of shelves and stuff. Any pictures? No. Fill the box. Alright, so box 2 is full. Box 1 we've not touched yet. Let's just stick that down on the side. It's mad. It was only in after completing the demo that obviously I got the comment saying that you can take everything. You know, stack them now. So you just whoa, don't want to do that. This is our kitchenware box. Someone wants some kitchenware. Should we put some mugs in there? 2 mugs will fill it. There we go. It's box 3. Oh yeah, box 1 was the first box we did on the other job. They keep count. Right. So let's get stuck into dismantling this. So we do the door first. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, that feels slow. It's not that slow, but it feels slow just because mine on my profile that I've been playing beforehand is so quick. Takes a while to max them out though. A nice little twist. Oh, it's not wanting to twist. There we go. I will say I haven't, although the game's had quite a few updates, I personally haven't had any issues, any bugs, any crashes. I think the only sort of real thing that's there for me at the minute is that there is a achievement that doesn't pop yet, which everyone who's been playing has earned, but no one has actually had it. And it's just for earning 15 grand, which you do pretty quick. But mine got to like 4,800 or 14,800 and something, and then didn't pop. There you go. Just finding the right angle to jimmy these out. So this one is screw. So this one is a flat end. So this will be even slower because we've not upgraded the flat end. We upgraded the cross screwdriver. I think they call it in here, the Phillips screwdriver. What is good, I don't know, some might not think it's good, but if you need to, things like walls and other stuff disappears, so you can see through and you can get to stuff, because sometimes the screws and stuff are in difficult places, especially when you get to taking apart things like beds, because you can't move the furniture until it has been dismantled. Like, you can't move it around to get to stuff. I think if there was to add anything, that's what I'd ask for. The ability to just pick up and move stuff before dismantling it, just so you could get a better angle on it. I think that would be cool. Rather than having to ghost through a wall or ghost through another bit of furniture. Did we take the bottom one out there? No. So if you click on stuff, it does show you what you need to remove to get to that part. So if we said like that bit, you take out the screws. There we are. For them. I'll put that in the back of their van. I'm about to lose my voice, I think. There we are. Hopefully that's better. Right, other item that they wanted was this. This is for them. So we need to take out the drawers. And they like you to dismantle the runner before taking out a drawer. I mean, I've never dismantled the runner before. Before taking a drawer out. Well, that's what we do here. And I've moved house a lot of times. Like, I've never dismantled. the runner. You just pull it out and lift it. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off the runner. Must be a special American type of thing here. Perhaps in the US they are secured. To what, I don't know, because there's nothing inside there. In the dressers or anything that shows it would be fitted to and fixed to. Right, let's get these screws while we're here as well. It's nice when you can find a good angle, but you don't really need to move too much. So you can get to a lot of the stuff you want. The simple things in life, my friends. The simple things. The only other thing that would be a great addition as well would be some non-copyright background music. I might jam a little bit in myself, but that'd be very repetitive. And it might not be to other people's tastes. Whereas if there was just some generic background music, that would help, I think. Just a little bit of radio. I think in time we will probably speed up some breakdown parts and do some things and jump about so we can progress more as we go. But for the first few, we'll probably run them in real time and you can see everything that I'm doing. So we've got something we want from the bathroom. From the bathroom is destroy walls, and in the kitchen is retrieve the fridge. There we go. So I may have to adjust my pack in here to get that in. Alright. So if we pop that on its side, I think that's the back. Push it as far forward as we can. Then we shall rotate. That in there. Like so. And then this one. And pop on its side. Turn it the other way. Somewhat interlock. We can shut that. That's them done. Now, things for us were I just want to show up on a tab. There we go. Let's bring up the list. Sofa, shelf, and TV. So we'll take the sofa out. Put everything out in the yard to start with. TV. We'll probably have to pack the TV and the two boxes on top of the sofa. I mean, we can come and go as we please. It just uses up more fuel each time. Should we shut the doors for them? So this is ours. Take it to bits. Again, you don't have to take it to bits. If you don't want to do the whole recycle, resell thing, you can just break everything down and scrap it. Or if you find that you are overloaded with stuff, you can break it down and scrap it. If you go on a job and there's a lot of premium or rare items and your warehouse is full of common stuff, you can load up your van. Then once you get to the warehouse, if you stick the items that you don't want, the common things, on your recycle pad, you can either leave them there and they'll get taken away and you'll earn no money for them, or you can smash them up with a hammer, put them in a recycle bag, and then receive a payment. Right, so this should one just come to bits now, I think. Well, there we go. This is mine. Mine. So we shall. Shall we? We shall we? We shall. Right. Start by trying to get this. How far in will that go? Okay. So then, will that fit on the floor? There's loads of room. Loads of room. Right, that'll go. I was hoping that would go on. Let's take the telly out. It's TV. Right. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be alright. That's only a little touch. We trying to think. Going down the side, it should fit in there. I'd hope. There we go. Sometimes you just have to be a little bit finicky with it, just to make sure it goes in. We'll stack that. Hopefully that'll fit somewhere. Let's sit on a box. There we go. Right. Yeah, right, we'll take this back to our warehouse. You don't have to do it all in one run. When I did the demo, I tried to do everything all in one run. So we're prone to leaving things behind. I'll just stick that in there. It won't let me put it back. Oh, it's because the box. Again, this is not how mine is set up on my other save. Right, we'll just stick that on there. Common unit. Bloody great unit. I don't know why they're floating in the air for. They've never done that before. Oh, they're resting on the TV, that's why. Now, I'll try not to be too anal in this series and waste time, or I might do it in between, but you eventually get lots of boxes and people order them, like, out of order, and I always end up reordering them in numerical order, because I'm weird like that. Sometimes this game just turns into warehouse simulator for me. Spent many a day just doing warehouse stuff and orders to try and make space. There we go, that's in. Right, so we are now dismantling this wall. Shimmy all the way along. Yeah, pre-release, the demo, sometimes it's quite hard to find some of the finicky little ones, whereas now, because it just bounces you around all four on that panel, much easier, much easier. I like it. But yeah, you might find future episodes where we just whip through these or jump to the wall being stripped or what have you. We can take off. I'm not sure if they fixed this yet. This is something that they hadn't really got right. Right, we have to find it. Your positioning is wrong, so you have to try and find it and then work it through the panel. But that is down to be fixed on the next update, and then you have to click on the hinge to remove it. So find the screw, click it again, find the screw. Once the screw's gone, remove the hinge, and then we can take the door out. Again, when I did this originally, I kept getting stuck because I didn't take the door off, because it didn't say about taking the door off. So I was taking off the panels, trying to get through, and I had things in my hand, and then these panels were too big, I couldn't put them down, and then I had to warp them through the window. I have learned. At least some things I'm getting better at. Some things, not all things, some things. Plus, once we get going and I'm happy to jump some stuff or time-lapse a few little actions and motions. We might get more jobs in. Although some of these jobs take a while. I mean, they have 5-day limits for a reason. It's not just for fun. No, we can't take that, but we need to move it. Because if you try and pull the wall off with it on there, it will just fall. Put all these in. It doesn't matter which order you take them. They'll all come off pretty much looking the same. Like I say, you don't necessarily need a lot of panels and wall bits, but the contracts that come on this save might be completely different from the contracts that came on my first save. We may have people ordering lots of walls and lots of wood beams, whereas they didn't on the other. See, this one is a little bit smaller, different size. I have seen some people complain that they can't sell the bits where the doors come off. If you're not sure whether you can sell it or not, you just scan it and it'll tell you. If it's not sellable, then hit it with a hammer and break it down, and then sell the recycled parts. There's always a way of making money off it. People find the weirdest things to complain about. There has been an influx of people complaining about textures and graphics and whatnot, but then it has come to light that the people that are complaining about it are running systems that are below minimum requirements. So that'll happen. Minimum is like a 8 gig graphics card, and people are trying to run the game with 3, 4, and 6, and then complaining about performance. And although it might not look all that spectacular, I think the team and the publishers, the dev team and the publisher have made enough simulator games that they know when working with the likes of Unreal Engine 5, you need to give yourself as much flexibility as possible graphically, because there are always issues with Unreal Engine. As good as it is, it does struggle with a lot of things still. So they say minimum of, I think that's to save themselves. Oh no, look like they're running a game poorly. Obviously you can run a game on a lesser system, you will have issues, or you will have to dial your graphics down. Right, so we get our bag out and we'll take them whole. I think our bag is still partway full from when we had it last. Can we not put stuff on a straight? It's weird that it won't. Let me place it. Must have been on a rock. Full house demolitions can be fun, but I'll try and get to a full house demolition quicker than what I did on my private save. I was well in before I did a full house demolition and brought the wrecking ball in, just because it's expensive to use. Something that has been requested via the community is to have a wrecking ball that's purchasable, because there isn't one, and that would be nice. Because I think it's like $600 each time you lease it, which does get pricey. So even if it was like really expensive to buy your own, it would be really handy to be able to buy your own. That's much smoother and much nicer as well since the Next Fest demo. I had a lot of fun with this on the Next Fest demo. You only had, I think, 3 or 4 jobs. And I think I completed the demo. 4 jobs, I think there were. I think I played through it like 3 or 4 times, that little demo that we got. I do like a relaxing game. And it was from playing this demo, or the demo of this, that then got Ship Graveyard Simulator recommended to us. Oh. This is new, because it's the other way around. Now, normally, I miss that. I never seem to get them. It seems like I still can't get it, but it has been jimmied. That'll still be on the inside. So I've never had that angle before. Yeah, it was playing this demo that Ship Graveyard Simulator got recommended. Now, you do have to be careful in case you accidentally take out wall parts that you're not supposed to. So I will just say that. So that's full. We'll just lay them down. And again, I will be anal and I will sort them into their actual sizes before we leave. It's just easier to put them away if you do that, I find, anyway. Try and take the door frame to bits. Don't want to lose anything. I want all the pieces, please. Let me pick anything else up? No, I think we're full. There was that panel, wasn't there, that I cut. Where is it? So it weren't that bit. It must be this bit. There we go. Oh, nice. Door's coming back out. Always up for bonus pieces. That might be the last few quid that I need to... So if I put this in the middle, it should fall nice and flat. Where am I going? I'm going up the road. Take out the larger beams. I think that's going to have to be knocked. No, that's coming out nicely. Door frame's gone. You can't do nothing about door frames. They always break, from what I gather. They're all the same size, I think. They can go in there. Get in there, lad. In there, Lewis. As we say. Nice set of beams. Or planks, actually, them ones. The other ones were beams. Get it right, MrFarquar. That's just a little piece. Oh. Wall. Job done. Now, the cleanup is a bonus, so you can leave with mess on the floor if you want and not worry about it. Cleaning up is a bonus. Again, if we... I mean, this might not have even had it. Cleanup. Yeah, so we get an extra $60 for doing the cleanup. And for taking those extra items, we're going to be able to sell them, and we're getting paid $30 for each item that we've took. Or we could have put it in the yard, smashed it up, and still got paid $30 and not worried about trying to sell it. Which again is pretty cool. Sharp. Sharp, sharp, mate. Right, so we want that one. That's a stack. Do us. Oh, I knew that top one was going to be a different size. Honestly, I get so anal about it. That's annoying. Right. It's embarrassing. Again, I'm not OCD. I am just anal on myself. It's not. It won't upset me if I can't do it, but I know I can do it, so I will do it. And someone will say, "Yeah, that's OCD, mate." It's not. It annoys me when people talk about OCD when they don't actually have it. Just anal. Right. In there. Bosh. Just like that. I think I even had that discussion in the demo. So we've got all our stuff to sort. Now what we can do is just send off the invoice. It doesn't matter in what order you do this. Complete the contract. Bosh. Send them that. So that's a total of $214. It'll come tomorrow. So then if we put this on here, I think you get like $40 for each bag, something like that. Maybe not that much. I might have just made that up, but you get a good wage, I think, if I remember rightly. One's a different size, right? So we are filling this one, aren't we? So that goes in there. These ones are smaller. There we go. This is the bit I like. Honestly, the warehouse bit, I enjoy way too much. In here, sorting this out, doing my orders and my deliveries. Get really peed off when I haven't got the thing that I need. And especially since I've not got very good memory, so when I go to my next property, I can never remember if that's something that I want or not. So I end up bringing everything back and just filling up the warehouse. Like I say, and it becomes warehouse management simulator. And I know some people probably won't like that. They want it for all the smashing and the deconstruction, which is fair enough because that's what the game is. But I like that there's a little bit of depth to it in the whole company aspect of things and trying to do stuff. I like that. Sometimes with some sort of little job simulators, thus the depth that they lack. So, I mean, this isn't a deep game. Don't get me wrong, this isn't deep. It's not deep, bro. So that can go in there. That's the same size. This will soon fill up. That's the same size. Now we got a smaller one. So we will just check that that is a 120. So we go with next size. Superlative. Another 120. See, once they're in, it highlights for you. Obviously, you don't have to do this. You can put that in any size you want, but we try and fill up proper. Now, like I say, we don't really get many of them. I don't think I've ever had any of them. So we'll shut that for now. And we'll see if we can now complete any orders. So they want 12 planks, so we could do that one. But we just want to check to see if there's a job that wants more. Oh, we can sell the walls. We haven't got a chair. See, now tomorrow this job will disappear. They want 15 beams. They want planks. Beam. And then the bottom one wants a shower. Cabinet. So we can do the wood jobs. Right. So we'll accept that order. And that's 12 of the 270 planks. Get that. Small vehicle has a cost to it. And we want 12 of these bad boys. So that's 7. Just slip them in. That should be 12. I don't know what happens if you give them extra. Surprisingly enough, I've not done that yet. I don't think, anyway, not without knowing. So we can collect that. And that'll be another $151 coming our way. Send the invoice. And the other one was the 150 beams. So we'll accept that. Now, if you take an order in, and then you've picked the wrong vehicle, so you go try and load it. I can't fit it all in. You can go on your courier and select a different one. I'm not sure if you lose this payment, though. Again, I have done that once, but I can't remember if I lost. But you probably do. You probably do lose, because you're wasting courier's time. So you might lose that $5. Right, they are the 150s, and we want 15 of them. So that'll be 2 full loads and then a single. That's pretty much all of them, isn't it? Where's the other one then? Oh, no. That was all of them. Okay. Nice. Worried that I took it on and didn't have the parts. You do have, like with the jobs, obviously this has 3 days. So even if you're hopeful you might get some parts, you can take on a job. But then you do risk, like, whether or not you're going to have those items you want on the next job. So we complete the order, send the invoice. Okay. Exit there. Oh, I know we've got tools. 500. We can speed up our other screwdriver, which I'm happy to do because we are going to get a healthy payment the next day. And we do have a pallet there in the box, and it costs like $10, I think, or $5. But we'll get another $500 tomorrow, so we shall end our day. It is only early, but if we go back, I'll just quickly show you. Without being able to afford the demolition tool, we just will not, the way I play anyway, we'll be able to break that down in time. Or that one, and that one we can't do. So yeah, we'll go for a new day. So minus 49 for, what do we spend our money on? So it's the warehouse rent, so our rent and our fuel. So it mainly cost us, and we got 25 per bag, so a little bit more than I thought. Yeah, not bad. And then we've got 451 via invoices from the 2 orders and that. So what happened to the 500? It said. Yeah, we got 500, but that didn't total 500. Never mind. Anyway, that is another day done. We'll check our contracts next time out. Again, I am going to jump into here because time does run away eventually. They won't always be single jobs, but I think for now, like I said, we'll probably do a couple more episodes where it's just single jobs, and then we'll start doing a little bit more editing throughout the jobs and try and squeeze in multiple jobs in and whatnot going forwards. But yeah, another one in the bag. Got to see a little bit more of the warehouse stuff, the ordering, tools, all good. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Massive thank you to the channel members. You guys should be getting this early and first, so hopefully you're enjoying it. If you wish to become a channel member yourself, hit the join button. Membership starts from 99p. All channel members get early access to all the content that we put out on the channel. Ultimately, you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.